Hey everyone, welcome back to Life After Neverland, and thank you so much for tuning in to our Sunday devotional discussion from the wonderful TV series The Chosen. If you have a moment, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let your friends know about our channel. So if you haven't seen the playlist of all of our Chosen episodes, our review and recap, and our discussion, please make sure you see them. Now tonight is the last night where The Chosen is going to be viewed for free, the very last episode 8 of season 1, on YouTube and Facebook. So you're going to want to check it out. It's a live stream, and you're going to be watching with thousands of different people. It has had the most amazing interest, and I'm super excited to see that. Last week I was talking about how people have been watching my videos more than any of my other TV show reviews, and they are just out of this world. More views than I have for even my regular YouTube playlists. I'm serious. And so what does that say about The Chosen? What does that say about the state of the world that we're in, and that people need hope? They need something that's going to inspire them and lift them up, and I'm so excited to see that people are choosing Jesus. They're choosing The Chosen, and it's such a great, beautiful surprise. Do you know what I mean? Something that I learned while watching the live streaming this week is that Dallas Jenkins, who has created The Chosen, his father is Jerry Jenkins, who is I believe the author? Yeah, he's the author of the Left Behind books. Have you guys ever read the Left Behind books? I haven't read the books, but I've seen the movies, and they're amazing. In fact, I'm gonna get the books. I've always wanted to get the books, and you know what? No time like the present, right? Like father, like son. They're both making such a huge difference in the world. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about delivered. So it's the day 2, delivered. And so I'm going to read it to you, and then we're just going to have an inspirational discussion afterwards. So this one is also in relation to Mary Magdalene. Okay, so if you watched episode 1, that one is geared towards Mary Magdalene. So here it says, "The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer." We've all been delivered from things. Our mothers delivered us from their wombs. Good explanations delivered us from confusion. Time delivers us from our past. It's a continual process, deliverance. It comes in all shapes and forms and ranges from significant events to the familiar moments that slip by quietly. Mary Magdalene knew this very well. First, she was delivered from 7 demons. Then, over the course of Jesus' 3 years of ministry, she was delivered from everything she thought she knew. Mary went from being constantly tormented by darkness to being regularly enlightened by the light of the world, Jesus. The sparse details about her life prior to Christ only serve to emphasize her deliverance, meaning that because Jesus delivered her from death, she followed him to his. Mary Magdalene was one of the few with Jesus until the very, very end. She marveled at Jesus' compassion for the suffering. She became fiercely loyal to the one who healed the oppressed and set captives free. Jesus was arrested, and the disciples scattered, and Mary found herself standing at the foot of the cross with the woman who had delivered the Messiah into the world. After his crucifixion, Mary Magdalene went to the tomb and saw that the stone had been rolled away. Jesus, the Messiah, her deliverer, teacher, and friend, was not there. The Gospels have varying accounts of what happened next, but Luke 24 says she was reminded of what Jesus had told her in Galilee. The Son of Man must be delivered over to the hands of sinners, be crucified, and on the 3rd day be risen again. Those words had eluded her before, but now she remembered and understood that he, too, was delivered. After the ultimate sacrifice, the resurrected Christ appeared first to this devoted woman we know so little about, but Jesus knew her. He knew exactly what he had delivered her from and for. And while standing in front of the empty tomb, Jesus told her it was her turn. Mary Magdalene would be the first to deliver the single most important message in human history. He has risen. This bears several different questions, and they have it here in this devotional. 1, can you think of a time when Christ has delivered you? Has there been a time in your life where things completely turned around and changed for you for the better? Maybe you were in darkness and now you see the light? And in what ways can we all relate to Mary Magdalene? And isn't it interesting, and I'm adding this part, isn't it interesting that he chose Mary Magdalene to be the one that gives that message, he has risen? That alone is so profound and fascinating. So I want to leave you guys with a focus prayer, and this is something that's also held here in this devotional. It just says, thank God for the fact that his deliverance allowed for yours, and then ask him for guidance in delivering the news to others. When you hear other people's story and you hear what they've been through, and some people have really dark stories, and when they come out on the other end and you see them flourishing, and then you can see the light in their face, so you see the before and then you see the after, just like you do with Mary Magdalene. I think it's important for us going through a situation like that, where we are once in darkness and we are delivered into the light. We're given the opportunity to kind of be that comeback kid, for lack of a better term, to share it with other people so that you can inspire them and hopefully maybe turn their life around. They can look at you and say, you know, he did it, she did it, they did it. Why can't I? And can you think of someone in your life or someone that you've known that had a story that really changed you forever, changed your outlook on life, or inspired you to do better, or was that lending hand through their own experience in helping you to get to a better place? And, you know, just to be candid, I've been in a place in my life where I've had people who were cruel and did not have my best interests at heart. It's hard when other people can be so convincing, and you start to see people that you love that just literally believe anything that they hear. They'll follow the wolf in sheep's clothing, and you sit there and you're helpless and you don't know what to do. And it's hard to be that person that, like, I thought this person was good. I thought this person had good intentions. I thought I knew this person. And then you turn around and you realize that you didn't know them all along. And then you're surrounded by not so great people. They don't have the best intentions for you. They don't have the best intentions for your life. And then it seems scary. Like, where do you turn? It's like, I don't know, I can't think of like any other term, but thinking of being like in a scary horror house at a carnival. It's like every person that this face looked familiar, and then they turn around and it's like some scary, crazy mask. It's like, who are you? I don't know you. And then you start to feel alone, and then you start to feel depressed, and then you fall down the rabbit hole. And I think sometimes we can come out of the rabbit hole in the end positive if we just believe and have faith and know that God is here for us. And I feel like he can deliver all of us as well. Okay, you guys, hang in there through this tough time that we're going through. Please don't give up. Please keep pushing along and look up. Look up to the light, everyone. Please make sure that you watch The Chosen tonight on YouTube. You're not going to miss it, right? Hop on up there. It's the last episode, and it's wonderful. And I believe they do an interview with, his name's Jonathan, the guy that plays Jesus at the end. So it is 100% worth it tonight. So hopefully you guys will be there. If you go, let me know what your experience was like. Please give me a comment below if you'd like me to continue with this. I enjoy my chosen community, okay, that we're starting to grow here. It's small, but it can get bigger. All right, everyone, much love to you. It's starting to rain, so I guess I should go inside, huh? Ta-ta for now. God bless, and have a great week.